Ed Swanson, and for the Red Flash, the senior they honored in Senior Day festivities, Britney Hodges. She's played like a senior, according to Susan Robinson-Fruchtel. Every single day she's been on the court this year. She's a dynamic, explosive guard. Going to be fun to watch.
And here are your starters for the Pirates. And the Red Flash are wearing their Think Pink jerseys. You see series history here. 18th meeting between the two, and it was that final of last year that we referred to, a very big win for the Pioneers.
Well, not just the final last year, Paul, but the Sacred Heart team defeated this Red Flash squad 3 times last year. It's the only team the Red Flash were not able to beat last season, and you know that's on the players' minds today.
Gibson wins the tip from Killian. That final score last year, by the way, in the championship game was 74-66. Caitlin Sowinski was the star of the day, 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 blocks. She has since graduated.
Well, she's the 6'4" difference maker that the Pioneers have lost. Callan Taylor, who you see in the low post right now, the sophomore, has had to move inside to try to help at that post position.
Here is Kylie Evans picking up the slack offensively. She averages 11 a game, has her first 2 here.
Well, she's a great young player in this league. She's got good range and obviously the ability to pull up.
And Britney Hodges answers.
Well, speaking of the ability to pull up, and that's a very important sign. You know, on a senior day, emotion plays a big role. Britney Hodges looks very solid early.
Hodges second in the NEC scoring race at more than 16.5 points a game, right behind Fairleigh Dickinson's Mariah Laurie.
Inches there, that's a strategic decision by the Red Flash coaching staff to put the size on the great three-point shooter.
That is our first turnover of the day. Here comes Leach in the lane. All 11-4 in the league, as you saw in the standings. 10-3 on the road this season. But that 3-game losing streak, Pam, it is something that has bothered Ed Swanson for the last couple of days.
The last couple of days, he said this has been the most frustrating 2 weeks of his coaching career. They've lost some confidence. Shots like that early will help. They're just not playing Pioneer basketball right now.
Kylie Evans hit the 3 on the other end, and the Red Flash trying to...
That's a great kick out to the open Evans, and she's got a lot of confidence as a rookie.
Off the new shot clock, here's the dribble drive.
Vanessa Johnson, she's really a great defensive player. Coach Robinson-Fruchtel and her staff certainly feel like she has the ability to improve her offensive skills, but she's going to have her hands full today as she defends Callan Taylor.
And Red Flash with a nice win over Quinnipiac on Thursday, 78-54. Strong second half comeback. They don't want to dig themselves a hole today. Evans misfires from the outside, and the Red Flash will take over.
Well, you can see the strategy early. Both teams in the shoot-arounds yesterday in their practices decided they're going to play straight man-to-man defense. They're not doubling down, and they're really going to rely on the players' toughness to make some stops.
Britney Hodges draws the 2-shot foul. She will go. Hodges climbing up on the all-time Sacred Heart charts, Pam. She is 8th in scoring at more than 1,300 points a game, and 2nd all-time here in 3-point makes at 160. And Ed Swanson says, hey, you got to shut her down.
Hodges converted from a 2-guard, has to run the point, really developed into a great distributor of the basketball.
Off the dribble drive, Appo the other way, it's a charge, wave it off.
Brother and some other college men's players. She didn't catch it clean, but she's so strong, had the ability to stay in the play and finish.
Taylor's been nursing a sore foot, but no evidence of it so far today. That's going to be a 2 for Allison Smith, her first basket.
A good recognition by Hodges. They rotated. She had 2 players on her, able to find the open Smith. Red Flash staying in their man-to-man defense.
Showing a little more energy, I think, here, Pam, coming out of that last timeout. An air ball for Evans, but it's recovered by Campbell. Long 3 doesn't go. Rebounded by Evans again, and the Pioneers are just dominating the glass.
Well, you're talking about a coach, Susan Robinson-Fruchtel, one of the best players to ever play women's basketball. Stand out at Penn State, outstanding rebounder in her own right. You know she's not happy about that right now, and the domination by the Pioneers on the boards.
A foul before the shot, and we come back off this timeout. Alisa Appo will be going to...
Coach Swanson said, you know what, she played really tough early in the year when she slid into that post position. We need her to get back to to that physicality, that confidence. Looks like she has it today.
If you have any doubts about her ability to dominate, just ask St. Peter. She had a career-high 32 points against them earlier this season. Traveling call here. One of the
Red Flash need a good possession.
Britney Hodges whips it down low for Johnson. She got a good look. The rebound to Appo.
Well, that's a good look. They added that out of the dribble drive. Susan Robinson added the high post screen. Hodges, again, great recognition to find the open Johnson, but they have to finish.
Pioneers turn it over this time. Johnson for Lily. Back up top to Britney Hodges. She takes it into her own hands off the back of the rim. The putback does not go, and Taylor's got herself another rebound.
Well, good nose for the ball by Johnson, but she didn't have to go for that putback as a tip-in. Come down, get your feet set, go up strong, get the easy two.
Fourth rebound of the day for Callan Taylor.
Nobody stopped the basketball. If you don't stop the basketball, Lisa Appo is going to the hole.
Hodges feeds Smith.
Well, Hodges has come ready to play. The senior has really stepped up. She's made a lot of things happen. She needs some help out of the Red Flash team.
So Britney Hodges trying to spark the Flash. It's a 24-0. And I think one of the moving pick as he discusses things with the officials.
Discusses.
15 on the shot clock.
That's a nice word, Paul. Discusses.
Just, you know, just trying to be nice about it. More like agitated was Ed Swanson. How about that one? That'll get him ticked off. Britney Hodges for 3. She's got 6, and it's a 1-point ball game. The Red Flash on a 16-point run. Callan Taylor.
Well, she worked the whole time. She kept moving, kept trying to get open. Great positioning. If she catches it that low, she's going to score every time.
Here comes Lily. Tried to force the issue. And that ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll be St. Francis to inbounds with 18 seconds to shoot.
You just can't say enough about the senior Hodges. She said, Coach Robinson Fruchtel said, she brings a level of intensity and focus that's unmatched. Again, a good step back, great recognition. Her game has really improved. She's a distributor, but able to take her own offense as the opportunity presents itself.
Leach fighting for an opportunity.
Well, she's a real candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. We've seen her hit from the outside and obviously crashing the boards.
And another whistle. Things are slowing down here, Pam. This one will go on Alexis Campbell, her first.
Post on the receiving end of that, but she's a finisher.
Killian in for Leach, who takes a breather with 10 points for the Red Flash. Hodges knocks down the front end of the 1-and-1. She's got herself 7 points at 81% from the line this year, 6th in the NEC. Got a good look at Ed Swanson a moment ago. Hodges now with 8 points, and it's 33-29 Pioneers. Appo guarded by Lily. Appo pulls up for 3. That was just way off. May have been partially deflected. The rebound off the follow is pulled in by Fleming. Hodges, fancy dribbling exhibition. Dumps it down low for Killian. Fleming, and another whistle on the play. 2 seconds to play in the half, so Sacred Heart has a 4-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock. Appo again guarded by Lily. Taylor sets the high pick, so does Gibson. Gibson doesn't get it, but rebounded by Evans, who nearly lost it out of bounds. Kicks it back for Appo, 5 seconds to go in the half. Up and the all-time Pioneers list with more than 1,300 career points. She's got 7 today. 2 seconds to play in the half. Hodges fires the 3, way off, and we will go into the locker room with Sacred Heart on top. And Pam, you know, quite honestly, if they get to the basket more, they'll raise that field goal percentage.
Well, Paul, they've gotten to the basket. They've had some good looks. We talked about that in the first half. The Red Flash got inside looks. They were in the paint. They didn't finish. Maybe some nerves early, but the defensive intensity, the ability to get some easy buckets in transition, make a few free throws.
Our leading scorers today, Kylie Evans has 12 for the Pioneers. Samantha Leach has 10. You see Elisa Appo with only 7. She averages 16.5 a game. third in the NEC. So while the Red Flash would like some more points, the Pioneers are saying, hey,